Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. So apparently I'm an idiot, because I accidentally already recorded this, but I forgot to make sure that the desktop audio in OBS was muted. My sound was muted, but the video had the sound from this actual thing. So now I'm re-recording it. I deleted the previous version, but this is still releasing at the same time. You guys just didn't know. So ignore that I said anything. So today we are going to be doing the review of the ending for My Hero Academia. Now, this ending is very special. As you can see, it has a bit of those black lines at the very beginning, basically to match with the music, but it also shows the fear that Eri is feeling. And as you can see here, she is locked up in a cage to basically say that her fear has been containing her. And the rest of the song is basically her look back at her life when she was happy, specifically as a baby with her mother. You can see the joy in her face as she's with her mother as a baby. And it's just pure joy. And it's absolutely one of the most heartwarming openings at the beginning as you can possibly imagine. Then seeing her drawing what appears to be her father, her and her mother most likely. And it's honestly just adorable, and it makes me cry knowing what's coming. And then we see her at the tree. And honestly, all of these scenes are never really seen in the manga, nor in the anime. But they're important to understand that she had an amazing life before she got taken by basically the mafia. But then it starts to go down the darker path with her on her mother's shoulder. But then the scene happens. The scene where she is shocked to find nothing but her mother's clothes and her cup because of Eri's powers. It's one of the saddest moments in an anime because you know that Eri's powers reverse time. We then see some horrific imagery that is within her head, including seeing Overhaul and her falling. These scenes are extremely important to see because of the fact that, well, she is upset. She's lost her mom. She's lost everyone that's dear to her. And it's kind of her fault, even though she had no control over it. She feels like it's her fault, and that's part of what causes her to be taken by the mafia, or more accurately, Overhaul, who then eventually tortures her. The reason I paused on this scene specifically is because it also shows the name of the song, which is, I need to make sure that I actually say this correctly, because I actually don't know the kanji. Sorry about that. Kokai no Uta, which I'm not 100% certain on the meanings, but it's done by Sayori, who is an amazing artist who unfortunately doesn't have that many songs on Spotify. Most of her songs are actually on CDs, and that's the only place where you can get them. And the same is going to be for this in November when that eventually releases. So maybe eventually it will go to Spotify, but right now it's probably not going to for a while. But like I said, this entire ending has some amazing shots that honestly are really impactful, especially for people who know the story, and it honestly makes you cry. But luckily, there's hope, and she sees this hope. And it's honestly an amazing moment to see her open her eyes in joy as she sees Lemillion and Deku ready to greet her and welcome her out of her prison and into the real world. And although this scene is going to be at the end of the anime, of this arc, it's truly amazing to see this happening. But not only is she finding her hope and finding her peace, she also has found her hero in Deku and Lemillion, which is obvious by her writing out My Hero Academia. This is her writing. This was meant to be her writing. She has finally found her hero. And luckily, she will find people who actually care about her in, like I said, Lemillion and Deku, but eventually also Aizawa. Those of you who look for fan comics might have noticed that recently My Hero Academia fan comics have been about Eri and her father, or otherwise known as Aizawa. He is becoming the father that she unfortunately didn't have as she was growing up. And it's honestly so heartwarming. Like I said, she is one of the greatest characters in this series, and I'm really looking forward to introducing you guys to her. And I will be doing a full character analysis on her once we get to a certain point, specifically the end of the second arc of this season. But hopefully you guys will be around for that. And I am really glad to actually be able to talk about Eri in this little end card. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did, and I hope that you guys will continue to be watching My Hero Academia, even though I may have spoiled a few things. But it's honestly a great ending. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Leave your theories and your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm excited to hear all of them. And of course, if you are new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell, because we do a lot of videos like this on this channel, and I know that you guys will enjoy them. And if you want to help support the channel even more, you can head down to the description where I have links to to my merch and my book, which are the main things that you can help support us by, but you can also check out any of my social medias down there, because those help us out a ton. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. But on!